The next Ghost Recon game has finally been revealed. These details are not exactly set in stone and may indeed change in the coming months as more information unfolds about this upcoming Ubisoft title. Tom Henderson at Insider Gaming says that the game is set to come out in 2025 or 2026 and will place players in the middle of a fictional conflict called the Namen War. Said to be set in the first person's perspective, it seems like the team has decided to departure away from the third-person perspective that we have seen in their last two entries into the Ghost Recon franchise. I personally believe that it may be a mix of the two. I do think that the third-person perspective mixed with the first-person aiming system in Wildlands and Breakpoint gave the Ghost Recon franchise some breathing room when it came to its competition. Tom goes on to quote that the game is poised to be a squad-based military tactical shooter, almost milsim in nature. The game has taken inspiration from The Squad, Ready or Not, and even Battlefield, and when I hear this, I'm definitely interested. In The Squad, along with Ready or Not, are two games that scratch that hardcore tactical FPS itch for me, but we will only know how true this is once we get an official look at the game. Knowing Ubisoft, I don't think it will be as hardcore as The Squad or Ready or Not, and I am anticipating that the game will have a more casual approach. Hopefully they'll be able to find a good medium. Story details are sparse, but Tom also goes on to quote that the player and their squad will have to infiltrate the southeastern country during the war and locate a traitor. The story will also have a much darker tone, taking inspiration from the Modern Warfare series. This Ghost Recon will touch on the dark side of human nature that is associated with war and the consequences war brings with it. Tom states that an example of this in the game is when you and your squad are faced with a decision of shooting a man who is holding a baby, thinking that the baby was a bomb, only to realize the grave mistake they've made. I'm interested to see how Ubisoft shows how this affects the player and their squad psyche. Having to make a decision like this would no doubt change a person. While I'm unsure if they will portray it in a way that does it justice, I can assure that there will be a number of articles and news segments on why gaming is bad once this game releases in the future. If you enjoyed this quick news piece, please subscribe for more.